Hi, this is Julie from One Little Hook. I am going to show you how to make the Tristan stitch. It's a stitch I invented that is similar to a half double crochet stacked on top of a single crochet, but worked like a double crochet. I'll show you what I mean. First, we're going to start with a slip knot. This is the easiest way to make a slip knot, in my opinion. Wrap yarn around your finger, pull this loop over this, grab this, pull this loop over and off, pull to tighten, put your hook, put your yarn on your hook. Let's show you that again. Take your yarn, wrap it around your finger twice, pull this over, pull this one over and off, pull the tail to tighten, put the loop on your hook, and then pull this to tighten. Next is we're going to make a chain, and a chain is very simple. We're just going to yarn over and pull through the loop. Yarn over and pull through the loop. For this pattern, you can chain any number of stitches. We don't use turning chains as stitches, so we don't count them as stitches, which means we do not work into them. So you will have, whatever number you chain, you will have -1 number of stitches. Let's see how many I have here. I have 1, and you can see the V for the chain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I should have 11 stitches across. Okay, so for the first row, you're going to half double crochet all the way across. And I like to work in the back bumps because it gives you a nicer edge. So I'm going to turn it over, and skipping the first loop, we're going to half double crochet in the second loop here. This one right here. This is the first loop we skip, and this is the second loop we'll work into. So half double crochet means you yarn over before you insert your hook. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop. So now you have 3 loops on your hook. To complete the half double crochet, you'll yarn over once more and pull through all 3 hooks, or all 3 loops. And there's your stitch, your half double crochet stitch. For beginners, I like to recommend putting a stitch marker here. It helps you figure out which is the first and last stitch of each row. It helps keep your row count on and helps prevent your work from turning lopsided. Okay. Now mind you, here is our chain 12. If we were going to be using the turning chains as stitches, a lot of patterns you'll see will work into this chain, but I don't. I feel like it makes too many gaps and I don't like that. Okay, so half double crochet all the way across. So this is 1, yarn over, insert hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. That's 2 half double crochets. Yarn over, insert hook, pull up a loop, 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 3. Yarn over, insert hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, insert hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, insert hook, pull up a loop, pull through 3. So now we should have 11. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Now, just a reminder, this stitch pattern can be worked over any number of stitches. It just will be one less stitch than how many chains you make. So we chain 12, so we have 11 stitches. At the end of this foundation row, we're going to chain 1 and turn our work. Now, the half double crochet anatomy, you can kind of see, if I turn my work back over, you can see here's the front loop and here's the back loop. And here's the front horizontal bar and here's the back horizontal bar right here. When we turn our work, we're going to be working into, now mind you, this is the chain, the turning chain. We're going to be working into this back horizontal bar. And for this pattern, we're going to do slip stitches. So slip stitches is you just don't yarn over at all. You insert your hook. Again, you still, and then you, then you pull your loop through that one simple motion. And again, I'm going to put a stitch marker in it. Okay, I'll show you that again too. So insert your hook, and then you won't be pulling up a loop or anything like that. You're just going to pull straight through. Insert your hook, pull straight through. Now it helps to work these slip stitches a little bit loosely, because in the return pass or the next row, we're going to be working into these loops here. Insert hook, pull stitch through. Insert hook, pull through. Insert hook, pull through. Insert hook, pull through. Oh, got a little knot here. Normally I would cut that out and work around it. I'm just going to ignore it for now. Insert hook, pull through loop. Let's see if we can hide it in here. Insert hook, pull straight through. Insert hook, pull straight through. Now, when we get to the last stitch, here's the back vertical bar of the last stitch. And we could just work through that. Especially if you're putting a border on, you could just work through that. But I kind of like working the slip stitch through both loops of the previous row's stitch. I feel like it makes the edge a little bit sturdier. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, now for the next row, you're going to chain 2. And again, this chain won't count as a stitch. Some more yarn out here. So our first stitch, if you remember, we're working into this bar. So this bar, this is our first bar. Technically, it would be the back loop now, because this will be the front loop, this will be the back loop. We're going to ignore this chain 2. So for this Tristan stitch pattern, this is where it's the half double crochet on top of a single crochet, but work like a double crochet. So let me show you how it goes. So we're going to yarn over twice, insert hook, pull up a loop. So we have 4 loops on our hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So that's kind of like a single crochet. And then yarn over and pull through 3 loops, and that's kind of like a half double crochet, but it's got the 2-step process, which is like a double. Again, I'm going to stick my stitch marker in there. Alright, let's try that again. Yarn over twice, insert hook in the back loop, pull up a loop, 4 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through 2, 3 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through the 3. Let's try it one more time. Yarn over twice, insert hook, pull up a loop, 4 loops on hook, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 3. Yarn over twice, and go through the back loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Kind of see these big fat posts that are popping out here, along with this cool rib pattern down here. I like this pattern a lot with the thicker yarn, but I have made it with yarn as thin as DK, which is with my Tyrian beanie pattern. And it turned out really nice looking too. Okay, let's try that some more. Yarn over 2 times, insert hook in the back loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Yarn over twice, insert hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Yarn over twice, insert hook, pull up a loop, 4 loops on the hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Yarn over twice, insert hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up through 2, pull up through 3. I really like how these post stitches accentuate the wraps on here. I think it's really pretty. Yarn over twice, insert in the back loop, pull up, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Yarn over twice, insert in the back loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Now we're in the last stitch. Again, you can work this just in the back loop. I feel like it gives a neater edge if we work through both loops, so that's what we're going to do. So instead of working in just the back loop, we're going to go through both loops. So yarn over twice, insert a hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 3. Coming along nicely, huh? I'll show you the back in a minute. Let me get a couple more rows in. So after this completion of this row, we're going to chain 1 and do another slip stitch row. Turn your work, and remember, we're working into this horizontal bar. Okay, so insert hook, pull loop through. Use your stitch marker to mark that stitch. Insert hook, pull loop through. 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 All the way across. And then we get to the last stitch. We're going to work through, not the back loop, I almost went through that, but the front and back. Not the back horizontal bar, not this loop, but the front and back loop. And there you have it. It's a 2-row repeat. I really like it because the back has a really cool kind of purl stitch look, and the front has a really cool ribbed look, along with these really pretty twists on the post. Okay, I hope you like it.